everyone. It's While They Sleep Tarot coming at y'all with the energies, the daily energy for tomorrow, Tuesday, February 19th, the day of the Virgo full moon. And everybody's saying it's such a big manifestation day and energetic day and it's very super moon. And I just think about Vedic. Because I know in Vedic is usually a sign behind, so they're probably like it's a Leo full moon. And I wonder if the energy is different, like which energies are we feeling, Virgo or Leo? But I haven't studied Vedic much. I just have heard, a lot about it. But something that one person said that makes a lot of sense is like, regardless as to whichever one you follow, it gotta be something right about it at some point, and you're gonna resonate with it. And whichever one you follow, you're gonna resonate with whichever one you follow. So that's the one, that you go with. So I think I'm going with Virgo because I'm a Virgo. But I do pay attention to the Vedic at times, just so I'm in the know. So anyway, I'm gonna pull the card for morning, noon, and evening for Tuesday, February 19th, 2019, 1919, 21010, 211, 4 day. So, yeah. Right. So in the morning, we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, we get another ace. And the Ace of Swords. What kind of what? Oh my God. Look at that. 3 wands. Wow. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh my goodness. Y'all saw me shuffle these cards. Wow. That has got to be so significant. So significant. The Ace of Wands. So in this card, we see a tree, a single solitary tree. And has a little branch on it on the side. And it has a ribbon wrapped around it. And of course it has its some offerings left. Wow. And the Ace of Wands, I would say typically represents I don't know. In this deck though, it represents birth, origin, like the beginning of something. And then even courage, fertility, and instinct. So kind of like all the things we're born with, that we have innately inside of us. Like it starts with the birth. And you come here with a specific origin, meaning, a specific background. And you come here with no fear. And you come here fertile, just as a plot of land ready to take seed and grow whatever needs to grow. And you also have an innate instinct for certain things. You know, babies, when they come, they innately cry when they need something. They innately suckle when something's put in their mouth, you know. So this card to me represents the beginning. Wow. So in the morning, we can look forward to new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles, and this is a huge pentacle. And I think aces usually represent oh gosh, I ain't work my posture. Beginnings and messages and something new. So yeah, that's what aces usually represent. Yeah, and that's what that one was. And so this one is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a huge pinnacle. It kind of look like a plate, but I guess it's a pinnacle. And it's golden, and it's on this golden table with golden curtains, and it's just look like it's ready to either be used or to receive whatever needs to go on there. So on this deck, the Ace of Pentacles represents satisfaction and joy, wealth, time, and fortune. And it's interesting that it represents time because it's the shape of a clock, the typical shape of a clock. And of course fortune because it's a pinnacle, wealth. I ain't gonna lie, I'm satisfied when I got some money. I'm joyful when I got some money, and when I don't, sometimes I'm not, but I'm learning anyway. So yeah, satisfaction and joy and wealth. So yeah, another beginning, you know. Wow. So on top of that, fertility and birth and origin, you got the beginning of satisfaction and joy and wealth in the middle of the day, in the afternoon. Then this ace sword, you got this single sword almost like Excalibur in the ground, and it's surrounded by lush plush land and greenery, and usually the swords represent your thoughts, but the ace of swords in this deck represents excess, seriousness, determination, intelligence, and capacity. So what I'm getting is that it's like the beginning of a new journey where you do have to do quite a bit of thinking. You know, you do have to do quite a bit of, or use your determination and intelligence in the beginning, and have a capacity to receive wisdom and knowledge, or to use the wisdom and knowledge that you have innately or receive, you know, from the universe or from your ancestors or internally, so that you can proceed with whatever journey, whatever, you know, whether it's business or relationship or whatever it is that you're about to embark on. So once again, embarking on a new journey, you know, and you need all of these things. You need to birth an idea. You need to believe in it and be satisfied with it and joyous about it. And you need to think about it. You need to put thought into it. So all of these to me represent a new journey where you're using everything that you need. You have everything that you need to make it happen. And whether it comes morning, noon, or evening, or just, you know, all of them all throughout the day, it's coming. That's what tomorrow's about. And I feel like I want to pull one more card. The Fool. New journey. Wow. And the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. And I don't even usually look at this, but in this deck, the Seven of Pentacles stands for money, growth, patience, abundance, and happiness. So I ain't gonna go no further than that. But this was just wow, off the chisane. Okay, so now we're gonna pull from the numerology deck, and I'm like so excited. Oh my goodness. Here's to new beginnings, you guys. And that one just kind of, oh, it's 3 of them. Oh wow, let's see what we got. We got 5 change, 55 adventure, and 57 teaching and learning. So change to me definitely goes with being reborn, you know, birth and origin and everything that this Ace of Wands stands for. Because, and then everything that this new energy is just coming in stands for. It's talking about things changing. I know that Chiron is moving to Aries. I think it already moved to Aries. And then, you know, with the new moon, and it's a lot of changes in the earth sign. So yeah, it's a lot of change going on. Then adventure. Oh yes, money can definitely lead to adventures. New births and origins can lead to adventure. So it kind of follows each other. Then teaching and learning. That's what I just said about this card. It's like a determination, a seriousness where you're learning about what you want to do. You're giving serious thought to it. And so you're not only being taught by the universe or even teaching yourself, but you're learning as well. Well, those are, yeah. I mean, so somebody could teach and you not learning, but you're teaching and learning. Okay? And it's all, you know, 5s ultimately. So, yeah. I like to say that the evening card is just like a reflection on what went on throughout the day and what is to come. So, we're going to pull from the Universal Messages of Universal Wisdom cards. And see what we get here for like that overall energy. Healing. I've heard this word being tossed around a lot too during these times. But there's a lot of healing going on. And I can tell myself, you know, even in myself, that there's healing going on. Healing the waters of the earth, which we know they definitely need healing. Let me find the words card that goes to that. Healing, 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 healing. Where are you? Healing is the last card. So, and I love this. Is a beautiful shape. Sometimes I think I want to get all these like tattooed on me or something. So healing. Healing. I hold vibrations of pure love and radiate them to you and to the waters of the earth. My purpose is to open the door to love. I invite you to gently open your heart and allow these vibrations to initiate. Usually it's a morning yawn, now it's an evening yawn because it's time to go to bed. Anyway, to initiate healing. Let me read that again. I invite you to gently open your heart and allow these vibrations to initiate healing. The energy of healing is pure love, and the gateway to healing is your heart. Healing aligns and connects you with your true self, awakening and activating your divine blueprint. Open your heart to love and feel its beauty spread throughout your being. You are loved more than you can ever imagine. Wow. I know sometimes for some of us it's hard to imagine we are loved, but we are. I mean, even when you just start with yourself, if we only knew how much ourselves loved ourselves, we would be amazed. And sometimes we just don't allow that love to happen. So, yeah. I'm trying to think how this ties into all these new beginnings. I think in order for them to be successful, you do have to allow yourself to heal, to let that change come, to allow those adventures to allow the teaching and learning. So let's remember to walk in healing tomorrow so that we can receive all this new goodness. Yes. All right, toodles.